Oh, hi there. So, you've just come to the museum, but you don't know what to do. Well, don't worry, I'm here. Today, I will be showing you what to do and what not to do when you're in a museum. Come on, let's go. Pay attention. Now, we are about to show you some people lacking museum etiquette. Please do not run in a museum, or else you break the artworks there and you have to pay a large sum of money, as they are usually priceless. Secondly, please do not eat or drink in the museum, or else this will happen.
Ooh, what a beautiful artwork you have there. Nothing happened, nothing happened. No.
Thirdly, please do not use flash while taking any photographs of the artworks.
Oh, wow! Instagram! Let's do it! What will I care? Huh? Maybe take some walk or not? What these days, huh? Cannot run. What will I care? Huh?
No, the artwork. My pay. I'm gonna get fired.
La la la. Oh wow. Wow, no. Okay, before I go, I'm gonna do something, okay?
Please.
No, I don't care.
No vandalism.
Okay. Don't care.
By the way, fourthly, no vandalism.
Oh yeah, I want something. Oh yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm dead. Lastly, please be aware of your surroundings. Do not talk too loudly, as it will affect other people.
Wait, why is naked? Oh, I never did that. Oh, what on earth? Someone's coming. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. Hello? Oh, really? Ah, yes, I remember. Yeah. Hey, best friends forever, yo. Hey, yeah. Okay, I'm museum. I need to put down the phone now. Oh, okay. Bye.
Sir,
yes.
I think one of your staff members is being irresponsible, not doing his job well. I was trying to admire a painting when someone was making a lot of noise. However, your staff did not control him, did not stop him from making noise. I believe it's him over there. That's it.
Mr.
Hi boss.
I would like to see you in
Promotion
office.
Promotion.
Something like that. I believe you have there have been many paintings and artworks destroyed today. And yeah,
Just take a break, alright?
just take a break. I want to see you in my office during lunch. I'm pretty sure you won't eat your lunch. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
Boss,
discussing about Feldman's approach.
Uncle,
Yes?
why do you need to know this?
It is so that you can criticize art and learn more about it.
But I don't like art.
It's okay. Art is an experience. You don't like it, then you don't have to do it. But it's very interesting to some of us. That's why we still take it.
Never mind.
Well, let's wrap this up quickly. Okay, Now, to practice the Feldman's approach, we'll be discussing about the Malay wedding by Georgette Chen. It is 65 cm in length and 81 cm in height. It depicts a Malay wedding where there are several plants surrounding the place and with pastel buildings at its sides. In a foreground, there are several people in Malay ethnic costumes underneath a tent supposedly celebrating the Malay wedding.
Uncle, what are we doing again?
We're discussing about what the first step of Feldman's approach. Describe.
Okay, go on. I'm listening.
When we look at a painting and look at its main features. Now, we go to analyze, where we look at the principles of art, principles of design and elements of art, such as shape, line, form, and color, tone, value, and etc. Now, we move on to interpret, where for this artwork, Malay Wedding, I can interpret Malay Wedding as a painting which is meant to continue the tale of traditional weddings, where unlike in this time and age, we all hold it at churches and it's very formal, whereas in this Malay wedding, which Georgette Chen has painted, it seems very informal, out in the open. It shows the traditionality of such an occasion. Now, the last step is evaluate, where you combine all these three parts and steps to evaluate, where we think of whether this painting should be placed in a gallery or whether this painting is good in some aspects or not, and where we can learn more about it.
Hey, hi, remember me? I never get
I fired you already.
Now what thing? I never get fired.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Bye, bye. Yeah, you're not needed here. You're not needed here. So, for the next artwork, we'll be looking at Workers in the Canteen by Chua Mia Thi in 1974. This was made after Singapore gained independence, which means that during that time, many people were needed to build Singapore's infrastructure and buildings. That is why Chua Mia Thi made this painting to appreciate the work of these workers. It depicts a noisy and crowded scene where workers are having their lunch. Their grimy suntan face suggests that they have been working hard. There's a sense of camaraderie amongst the workers, and one worker has his arm around the shoulder of another worker, and the workers are chatting together with each other. Colors used are somber and almost monochrome brown, which shows that the workers' working conditions are very rushed and hard. Now, let's do a recap. What are the 6 things you should take note while in a museum? And the second question, what are the 4 steps in the Feldman approach? We hope to see you enjoy your visit to the museum. Remember to have proper museum etiquette and also use the Feldman's approach to criticize artworks. Thank you very much.